Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on RK Network. Let's get started right now. We have a lot of news to get to this evening, so let's begin. First up, citywide arts festival returns to Manchester. The citywide art festival returns to Manchester September 11th through the 17th with a week-long series of arts and music events including dance and art classes at locations around the city. ManchesterInkLink.com says the open-air street fair will have artists set up to show and sell their work. There will also be live performances and a chance to connect directly with many local artists and performers. Air Force F-16 Vipers arriving in Portsmouth ahead of the air show. Turn your eyes to the sky Wednesday, and you could catch the headlining act of the upcoming weekend's Thunder over New Hampshire Air Show, flying into Pease Air National Guard Base. The pilots and flight members of the U.S. Air Force F-16 Viper demo team are scheduled to arrive at Pease around 1 p.m. tomorrow. Their arrival is not open to the public, but the jets will be visible in the area. The Thunder over New Hampshire Air Show will be held this Saturday and Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. Labrador Retriever rescued from home fire in Concord. A house on North State Street caught fire Saturday night for the second time in 3 years. Concord fire officials were called to the home around 10:50 p.m. for a report of black smoke and flames coming from the side of the single-family home. The residents were not home at the time of the fire, but a black Labrador Retriever was rescued by firefighters. The interior of the home sustained heavy smoke damage and the family was displaced. Sununu gives presidential race prediction. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu believes there's a chance neither President Biden or former President Trump will be on the ballot in 2024. He told NBC's Meet the Press on Sunday that Trump can lose a one-on-one race and Biden will face issues that will give Democrats the chance to find another candidate. Republican Sununu said up to 70% of American people will feel politically homeless if Biden and Trump are the choices next year. However, he ruled out a third-party bid for presidency. One person suffers minor injuries in crash with cruiser. One person suffered minor injuries after a crash Tuesday morning between a Hillsborough County Sheriff cruiser and another vehicle in Nashua. According to WMUR, the crash happened just after 8:30 a.m. on Broad Street near the Everett Turnpike. The officer was not hurt, but a person in the other vehicle was taken to a hospital, police said. The crash is under investigation. Emergency calls increase at Hampton Beach. First responders and rescue teams are reporting an increase in emergency calls at Hampton Beach compared to past years. Just this past Sunday alone, nearly 40 rescue calls came in. Hampton lifeguard officials say they responded to dozens of calls over the weekend. Most of the emergencies are related to surf rescues. Pattern of misconduct established after Wolfborough's chief resignation. A new internal report from the Wolfboro Police Department details a pattern of misconduct by former Wolfboro Police Chief. The Wolfboro Police Chief was on leave back in April before he retired. According to a report, the review was conducted by a Plymouth-based Municipal Resources, Inc. after complaints was filed about his comments on social media. The posts in question were reportedly misgenetic and related to gender and sexuality. And we are going to switch gears now, and let's take a look at your weather across New Hampshire right now. Concord is 78 degrees, Laconia 78 degrees, Manchester 77 degrees, Nashua 78 degrees, Portsmouth 76 degrees, and Dover 73 degrees. That is it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on RK Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Good night and goodbye.